Hi scholars, we're here today talking about multiplication of money. And I know that we've all been really enjoying working with money for a few reasons. We like money, and money is the first time that we've ever worked with decimal points, and I think that that's really an exciting thing for all of us. When we were adding and subtracting decimal points, we were just lining them up and adding and subtracting using the standard algorithm like normal. We can't really do that with multiplication and division of money. So here's what we're gonna do. Okay, we're gonna start off with some simple multiplication problems like this one. This one says 10 cents times 10 equals question mark. Okay, so we're gonna try to find out what 10 cents times 10 is. And here's how we're going to do it. We're just going to ignore the decimal point, okay, for now. We're going to ignore the decimal point, okay? And we're just going to do 10 times 10. 10 times 10, we all know, is 100. This is how many cents we have. We know that in money, how many decimal points are there? Excuse me, there's one decimal point. But how many digits come after the decimal point? 2, right? So after we have our answer, we can add in our decimal point back in 1, 2 digits from the right. Okay, so our answer now has a decimal point in it. It's $1. Okay, so I'm going to have you try kind of a simple one on your own. I want you to try 20 cents times 10. So the first thing you're going to do is you're going to take out that decimal point. You're going to multiply, and then you're going to add the decimal point back in. So go ahead, pause your device, and we'll go over it in a second. Okay, welcome back, scholars. We're here to solve this now. So we, of course, took away our decimal point, and we did 20 times 10, which, of course, is 200. Now we're adding our decimal point back in by going 1, 2, back over. So our answer is $2 after we add that decimal point back in. Okay, so these were pretty simple problems. A nice warm-up for us. But when we get to working with bigger numbers, it gets a little bit trickier, okay? So let's do one with 2 digits in the cents and 2 digits in the dollar place. So we'll do 45.60 times, let's say, 3. Okay, so it's the same thing. You're going to take away the decimal point, and then you're going to multiply. Okay, so really what we're doing when we're taking away the decimal point is converting the dollars and cents into just cents. So here we have $45.60, but now it really just is 4,560 cents. Okay, so this is kind of a long multiplication problem for us. It's 4 digit by 1 digit. So let's try it together. 4,560 times 3. 3 times 0 is 0. 3 times 6 is 18. 3 times 5 is 15 plus 1 is 16. 3 times 4, or 3 times 4,000 is 12,000 plus 1, 13,000. Okay. Oh my goodness. Now we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 digits. That means that our answer is going to be in the hundreds, okay? Because remember, we have to add back in that decimal point. So we count 1, 2 over. So our answer is $136.80. Now, another very useful tool when we're working with multiplying money is estimation. So we've worked with estimation before, and the reason that estimation is really important for us when we are working with money is to make sure that our answers make sense. When we have this many digits that we're multiplying, sometimes we get a little bit goofed up because it's a little bit confusing. and there's just so many digits, okay? So what we're gonna do is we're going to estimate, okay? We're going to just round $45.60 to a number that's a little bit easier for us to multiply. So how about we just take $45.60 and we can round it up to $46. Okay, so we're rounding it to $46. We're rounding it up. Okay, now we can use the tens and ones strategy to easily estimate. So we know that 6 times 3 is 18. 40 times 3 is 120. If we add these two together, we get 138. Okay, 138 is pretty darn close to 136. So does our answer make sense? Yes, it does. Okay, so now I'm going to give you a multiplication sentence to do on your own. We're going to have 2 digits in the dollar place, 2 digits in the cents place. So here we go. You're going to do $32.31 times 4. Okay, go ahead, scholars. Pause your device and solve this now. $32.31 times 4. Pause. All right, scholars, we're coming back together to solve this problem together. Remember, we can set it up just like the standard algorithm to start. So we have $32. We're going to ignore that decimal point until we're all done. So $32.30, oops, as I added in there, silly Mrs. Halverson. $32.31 or 3,231 cents times 4. 4 times 1 is 4. 4 times 30 is 120. 4 times 200 is 800 plus 100 is 900. 4 times 3,000 is 12,000. Oh my goodness. So here we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 digits again. And we're going to add back in our decimal point. So we're going to count 1, 2, put that decimal point right back in there. So our answer is $129.24. Okay? Now, I'm going to set you guys up for some estimation. We're going to take $32.31 and we're going to round it down. Okay? We're going to round it down to $32. If you want to make it even easier on yourself when you're estimating, you can round to the nearest 10. So if you want to make it even easier, you can do 30 times 4. Because 30 and 32 are pretty close. Okay, so pause your device, but before you do, estimate 32 times 4 and estimate 30 times 4. Okay, pause. All right. Coming back, scholars, let's check our work by using estimation. So 32 times 4, if you like to use the tens and one strategy like I do, you would know that 2 times 4 is 8. 30 times 4 is 120. So our estimation here is 128. Now 128 is pretty close to 129. So I think that our answer is really reasonable. If you decided to take a little bit simpler of a route, 30 times 4, we know that 3 times 4 is 12. Just add a 0. So this is 120. Again, that's pretty darn close to 129.24. The reason that I like to round just down to the next dollar is that your estimation is going to be a lot closer to your actual answer, so you get a better gauge of whether or not you have a good answer or if it's unreasonable. Okay, so After watching this, I hope that it's easier for you to solve the multiplication problems on today's PowerPoint or slideshow. And I'll see you guys tomorrow with another math video. Have a great day. Bye, mathematicians.